He snapped his fingers twice in the pup's ear, but the pup didn't respond at all. In other words, the puppy is blind. The owner looks at the mother in amazement. He didn't realize that the winner of the dog competition had given birth to a blind puppy. He immediately ordered the dog to be killed. The little brother, who couldn't bear to do it, asked if he could let it go, but the boss refused. He didn't want to leave a stain on his team, watching her child being taken away by them. The mother dog struggled desperately but to no avail. Finally, the dog was taken to the mountain, where they decided to bury it alive, but he realized the danger and washed his face for the bad guys. He was able to escape and ran down the hill. Perhaps he was used to the darkness, but before he knew it, he was inside a pipe. It took him a long time to get out the other end, but the way down was difficult, and the dog was blind. He stood on the hillside, not knowing where he was going, and it wasn't long before the dog got stuck in a mud puddle. Luckily, a passing boy found him. Listening to the poor dog's screams, the kind-hearted boy stepped right into the mud. He took the dog into his arms without a care in the world. Then they came to a pool of water. The boy took his clean coat and wiped the mud off the dog. He blew him dry with his mouth, and for the first time, the dog felt the kindness of a human being. Just as the boy was about to sneak him home, his mom caught him halfway. He picked up the cute dog and begged his mom to take him home and raise him, but his mom said, "It's hard enough raising you. We don't have the money to raise another dog." She threw him to the ground and dragged her son home, but the dog was in hot pursuit, unaware that there was a fallen log in front of him. The next moment he ran headlong into it, feeling the boy's breath getting farther and farther away. The dog became anxious. Luckily, although his eyesight is impaired, God has opened another window for him. The dog's sense of smell is very sharp. After an unknown period of time, he finally rolled over with great difficulty. With his sensitive nose, he chased the boy in the direction he had gone. Even though the road down the mountain is still bumpy, he is no longer lost in this moment. Having felt loved, he ran straight to his heart's desire. After a day and a night, he finally arrived at the human village and found the boy's home. Then the dog jumped on the boy's bed and licked his cheek.